Today, on our first stop, we will be traveling by sea into the Arabian Sea on the eastern coast of India to an area known as the Gulf of Cambay, rumored to be the site of the ancient city of Dwarka. Beneath the murky waters of the Gulf of Cambay, researchers discovered remnants of what appears to be a sunken city. This region of India has long been rumored to be the site of the ancient city of Dwarka, and these new discoveries have brought that possibility to the forefront of archaeologists and historians alike. A team from the National Institute of Ocean Technology of India, initially there to survey pollution levels, caught a series of strange images on their sonar. On the screen, the seafloor revealed rows of regular geometric patterns stretching for miles, interspersed with large blocks and intersecting lines at right angles. Such patterns are not typically the result of natural formations. Surprise quickly turned to a full archaeological campaign. Divers and robots retrieved samples, shards of pottery with ancient patterns, worked stones with holes drilled through them, charred bones, and numerous objects that appeared to belong to a lost community more than 9,000 years old. Radiocarbon dating confirmed the extraordinary antiquity of these finds. Many artifacts were at least 9,500 years old, meaning the city in the Gulf of Cambay was already established long before ancient Egypt or even Harappa. Sediment analysis showed that this place was once dry land, suddenly flooded by rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age. Drastic climate change erased this urban center, burying all evidence of its people under more than 30 meters of seawater. Architectural analysis points to a level of social organization rivaling any known ancient civilization. Rows of houses, foundations, public works, and perhaps religious sites, all lying silent on the sea floor. One might imagine an aerial overview of the Bronx, or a typical suburban environment buried beneath the unforgiving sea, with square stone blocks, causeways hundreds of meters long, and traces of ancient fire all suggest a crowded, cohesive society already capable of cooperative urban construction at the dawn of human history. This is not merely an archaeological discovery, but a revelation that could upend our entire understanding of civilization's development in South Asia. If Cambay truly existed, the models for the evolution of society and the rise of the earliest states must be rewritten. This civilization was not isolated but may have traded and communicated with other coastal communities across the ancient Indian Ocean. Artifacts such as polished stone tools, pottery, and bead jewelry make it clear this culture achieved a high level of craftsmanship, artistry, and social organization far beyond what was previously assumed for its time. Yet behind each new find are more unanswered questions. How long did this city exist before it was lost to the sea? Who built these robust structures hiding beneath the waves in the Gulf of Cambay? And how did they face the disaster as the ice melted and the water rose to claim everything? Archaeologists are certain of only one thing: every man-made achievement can be swept away by nature's shifting forces and power. Cambay stands as living proof of the creativity, adaptability, and fragility of ancient civilizations, opening an entirely new chapter for the history of humanity. And somewhere beneath the cold mud, there may yet be hundreds of mysteries waiting to be discovered by future generations. We will now be traveling clear across the Pacific Ocean to reach the western shores of South America and the country of Venezuela, to marvel at the wonder of Mount Roraima. Truly a lost world if ever there was one. Mount Roraima and Guima National Park in Venezuela are regarded as some of the most mysterious lands in South America, where the unique natural landscape has helped preserve the remnants of a civilization that today is almost completely unknown. The summit of the Roraima, rising nearly 3,000 meters, is defined by sheer cliffs and a flat cloud-shrouded plateau, forming a table of the gods veiled in mist all year round. The isolation of this terrain has created a time capsule preserving layers of natural and human history nearly intact, spanning thousands of years. Researchers have discovered a total of 20 rock art sites on the slopes and in caves in and around Mount Roraima. The paintings depict human figures in various postures, intricate geometric patterns and symbols associated with astronomy, such as stars, constellations, and cosmic events. These work reflect the development of abstract thought, social organization, spiritual beliefs, and the acute powers of observation used by the people who once lived here. Some images even bear a resemblance to rock art in Brazil and other areas in the Amazon region, raising questions surrounding the possibility of prehistoric migration and cultural exchange across South America. Radiocarbon dating indicates that the artifacts and paintings at Roraima are about 4,000 years old. This not only confirms the existence of an organized community, but also suggests that these indigenous groups expanded their territory, migrating out of the isolated mountains to help shape new cultures along the great rivers of today's Amazon basin. This helps explain why traces of similar cultural, artistic, and spiritual elements are found across various sites in South America. The discovery of this rock art system not only adds to the map of prehistoric South American civilizations, but also provides scientists with a deeper understanding of adaptation, social organization, artistic skill, and the expansion journeys of ancient peoples in harsh, diverse environments. This work helps promote awareness of the need to preserve both tangible and intangible cultural heritage, which are increasingly threatened by modernization and environmental change. We hope that you have found these stories of interest and enjoyed hearing about them. We certainly enjoyed sharing them with you. Please be kind enough to give us a like and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified of any new content we create. Again, thank you all so very much for coming along with us on this journey, and I shall see you all in the next one.